Well, what is going on in our world of football? Preseason games are also interesting games now. Also, Chelsea about Tottenham Hotspur. Lose to Tottenham Hotspur. Ebedi home come on. FC Barcelona. Ball against Birmingham City or Birmingham and 2-2 on penalties. FC Barcelona. Lose that game. No, you better have a vivid analysis on what the game brought to FC Barcelona and La Masia for no. Yababa bedi and come on after Ferran Torres when he departure. There's an update on it. You better have the details about what is going on Ferran Torres. Vinicius Jr. contract renewal and sense no. You bedi won't come on. Then you come to the side of team my friends Real Madrid be man. Mastantuano and your team. Yababa bedi Franco Mastantuano. A team when you and come on. And Yan Diomande. There's an update on Diomande. Yababa bedi Diomande home come on. How is the deal progressing? Do near finalized and then near finalized. What is Leipzig trying to demand from Real Madrid? Real Madrid falling to me, man. Ama deal na I stock no. Yababa di a home come on. Giri pa. Yababa in-depth analysis on that. Make sure so obey like it or subscribe it. Not there to post notifications. Tell me drop content. You be the first person now. Ube view now. You need come on for FC Barcelona home. And now Barcelona have a preseason and that. Against team my friends at Birmingham City or Birmingham in front of the home fans. Jude Bellingham, no, you know Jude Bellingham spent 10 years with that's Birmingham City. Birmingham City is shaping Jude Bellingham. Emma looking appealing. Emma Borussia Dortmund betono. And a truly performance no. Ultimate call here perform. Real Madrid submitted a package of 133 million. Ebe for Jude at the end of the day. And Jude Ababe a big player, not even a big player, who are a commercial art right now. Obia Epi Jude, no, and Birmingham City shaping. No, he was in the stadium to support them. Apart from supporting, and Jude Kuhiti watching FC Barcelona because they Madrid, any FC Barcelona, the rivalry in Norma. And you could see, I know, I'm very happy after say the Birmingham City for it to me every game, you know, an interesting game. Of course, and now first half, no Jude now. Ocean the white attack. The second half no man Birmingham JC. And share it was interesting. Let's not forget the Birmingham for now retired Jude JC. Jude Bellingham JC they retired. And Jude is a club legend. Even at the age of 22 or so, a club legend. Emma does Birmingham City for no. It's an interesting thing a course now. But well, you didn't come on. FC Barcelona for no. And now the difference between Barcelona and the Birmingham City was that Birmingham City took the game and said they were playing against FC Barcelona. So no matter the situation, they should get an appealing result in front of their fans. And the FC Barcelona were doing preseason. Now, I'm not saying this to say the fact that the performance of FC Barcelona was top. It wasn't that top performance, but you say it was really bad. Because if you are talking about, that's the players on mobile now. One, Ibrahim Tunkara. There is Amza Karim. There is Abranti Fernandez. Julie Fernandez. There is a brand defense Alvaro Cortes. A brand defense Javi Experts. Osaba, there's Mark Casado. And you could see, say, majority of the players on the ball, majority now was full of La Masia players and Barca B players. And a Caribbean first team players. To 80% La Masia players and few Barca players, the first team players, because majority of the players are on holidays right now. And a man, of course, so at the end of the day, FC Barcelona, elusive game. But you see, and no, I was proudly happy of the La Masia, how the La Masia has come this far. So, La Masia for Nenra, you could see there was one thing you're missing: the identity of La Masia, how they pass the ball, how they are, concerned about how to get the ball in spaces, how they move the ball faster, how tactically they are disciplined. You should know, say La Masia has groomed these children very well. On mobile ball, come on. But you see, and now as a flick make a comment back about the game. Now, Oka say, it seems to say they were lacking someone about passing in between the lines. And you could see, say, they weren't that profile now, a bit mama or that thing, no, and right. Yes, because already Daniel Mo near around. Femi Lopez obeying very space near around. Pedro Ababo in the central zones, a ball pass from the central zones, are crazy from the central zones, wasn't around. Lamine Yamal created from the wings into spaces, wasn't around. Rafinha, Afein Waba, Untimi, and more ball. So you could see, sir, Barca were lacking something. So ball don't do anymore. The finishing touches in the final third, wasn't that impressive. NMA FC Barcelona, and creative enough and Hamed as Birmingham City for no. But in all, La Masia players, and you can't say a lot about these players because after all, yeah, drew the level of what the first team players have been through. First team players have been under Hansi Flick for 2 solid seasons. They understand the idea of Hansi Flick, the philosophy and everything about Hansi Flick, and they are able to adapt to every tactical tweaker Hansi Flick ebe. And besides, there were new players I know, someone like Karim Adeyemi and no Lucky Sharp now. Yes, in the first game, we expecting someone with that flamboyant performance, no. But as times goes on now, all training and Hansi Flick, he is going to adapt to every possible thing. About the development of Abrante Defense Karim Adeyemi. It's really important. But it was an impressive performance from the side of FC Barcelona. La Masia Foncrano, Abdul Karim. Excellent. You see, striker there. So, our boy should be able to smell spaces. And that's one thing about Abdul Karim Ebuano. He's able to smell spaces. He's always in between spaces. And after that, the penalty no share no, the rebound no, that's a striker's instinct. Like, you should be able to small spaces, and it's physically strong. It's not to be bully defenders, you know. That's interesting. I just feel FC Barcelona should give him that necessary chance next season. At least I'm a chance as a second player. Since they say even Ferran Torres' future ain't unclear, no. Promoting Hamza Karim into the first team, Ebe Buana Etimia Boa Club FC Barcelona as a team, no. Say omitumi signing Julian Alvarez, so any striker will come in as a first striker, no. With me a mentor guy in it very well, because he's the president of the future of FC Barcelona. And also Ibrahim Tunkara also performing very well. Very, very well. How tactically composed he was. Discipline on the pitch, decision making on point. Ibrahim Tunkara, he was that guy yesterday. But well, interesting game, the course, you know. It was that interesting, like the course would be interesting. FC Barcelona for no lose to Birmingham City on penalty after a 2-2 draw, and our phase so Birmingham for it to be winning against FC Barcelona. Me call online, I saw the argument of Premier League and La Liga. I know it's normal, but it's all banter. But I didn't come about Chelsea, and then at Chelsea about Tottenham Hotspur. But you see, Chelsea fans are not happy with the performance of Xabi Alonso Danedi and the Chelsea branch and Danedi. But there is one thing I'm on to say. Xabi Alonso, I have a press conference, you know. There were a series of questions in Bissau. Or say, there were ideas. The idea of Xabi Alonso so ball, no. You have the ball match. But same way there, we can adapt. So you know, say in as much say Xabi Alonso want the ideas, the philosophy, you know, he's also pragmatic. In case he say game here difficult, he's able to adapt. And clearly that's what we saw today. Now, Tottenham Hotspur's Roberto De Zerbi compared to Xabi Alonso. Tottenham Hotspur's Roberto De Zerbi is a proper idealistic coach. Because one, okay, same way, say Abrante friends and Papa friends Pep Guardiola was the mentor in terms of coaching. Osha 2010 and 209 FC Barcelona. And to Austria Pep Guardiola. So the footprint of Pep Guardiola and inspired as Roberto De Zerbi. So he comes into the game in as much the opponent or be making sure so be happy as much as the possession are up or be floating ball or be passing ball around or be finding spaces or be invading into the 18-yard box or be passing into spaces, penetrating passes, create chances in the box. No, it's me. So that's the philosophy of Roberto De Zerbi. And we could see that within few months of Tottenham Hotspur, no, is impacting on Tottenham Hotspur players, you know. So one, it wasn't Xabi Alonso's fault saying that Chelsea enable, but we should understand the type of coach and Alonso enable. So it was good Alonso adapted. But you see, maybe problem with Xabi Alonso, they say. One, Chelsea were defending all right. Chelsea were not getting the ball, but Chelsea were not able to control the transitions very well. Everything at Chelsea was in the hands of Tottenham. They were playing to suit Tottenham. And the moment that Chelsea budget ball, it seems Chelsea too wanted to pass around. And that was the problem. And Utina, Emma Tottenham for dominance, you know, because so when your team are pressing very well, the team is passing very well, we're pushing the line up anymore, we're pinning as an opponent at Obotia that team, the only thing you should do is to map up a strategy of control transition. So you don't need plenty passes to do anymore. You just need few passes now opponent in the box in him. And similar thing NSC in the first goal, no. That's Esteval Willian essay, you know. It was similar passes. But I don't know why they were trying to pass around, because the Tottenham Hotspur people were eager. So on hoodie Chelsea for no. On much born and chow and after said Tottenham a man down on the crowd. Still Tottenham Hotspur were in. They wanted to control the game. So that shows in a few months what Roberto De Zerbi as a manager are building for Tottenham Hotspur for no, with the likes of Sandro Tonali, with the likes of Abranta. Your friend say, this guy, West Ham player. That's Matheus Fernandes. Abranta, your friend say, that series of players no more. That's Tottenham midfield, back Valmono. Yes, you could see say Oba, when impacting the ball playing abilities of the players, and improving very well on the ball. Evan Van Herka, very good. Fullbacks in very good. Complementing very well. Vicario Muya Jumakama. So you could see Adia. That's Papa friend said. Roberto De Zerbi ba obey impact. And the Chelsea foundation will last for Alonso. These are games also Alonso. Edison. Yes, Odyssean, not correcting the mistakes because you are going to play Tottenham twice in the season. And this is the perfect time on the correcting mistakes. These are the perfect time on the lose against Tottenham Hotspur before you enter into the Premier League and play against them. So these are the perfect time. Alonso will map up a strategy in case it's next season or against the Zerbi bit may use you. But me Mooney said every idealistic coach is stubborn or person or Bobono or person Janet too. So the only thing as a pragmatic coach in the shape of Xabi Alonso and it's about control transition. What makes Xabi Alonso pragmatic? Xabi Alonso was played under Pep Guardiola into the passing philosophy and I said the total football philosophy. Let's pass the ball around. Or under Jose Mourinho, and Carlo Ancelotti, or more Mojabona, or more counter-attacking coaches, or under them, or under Rafael Benitez, counter-attacking coach. Into manner pragmatic, he's able to adapt to every sequence of the game. Into Montias say, Alonso isn't going to, play fluid football, beautiful football, flamboyant football always. There are some games that he has to adapt, and it's normal. Playing against idealistic coaches, you have to adapt. So I was impressed with the performance of Tottenham Hotspur. Chelsea didn't look flashy, but I just feel at this point, this is the time at Chelsea, and they're correcting every individual mistakes and I say tactical mistakes to be able to compete in the next stage and then next season. Now, you didn't come on for Ferran Torres. The inner circle of Ferran Torres. I did to just say Ansha Ferran Beko. Ferran Felice and also Felice FC Barcelona for have not been fair to him, Ferran Torres. The main reason why Felice FC Barcelona have not been fair to him, they say, Mama didn't come and say, last year, and last season, tell Mane Lewandowski out of form. Now Ferran Felice and Kone want the right opportunity to starting many games. But as a flag prioritizing Lewandowski in big games over Ferran Torres. So Ferran Felice said, no. Barca for the man fail. And also upon the baby and it seems to FC Barcelona for no. And so PSG for the eager so many Ferran Torres. Because my main come say, Gonzalo Ramos they will need a player over a second to the attack. In terms of game, or in about last minute, the goal scoring instant, the smelling of spaces, obey to me, and the Ferran Pesoko. And the Echoes and Barcelona for so among less than 50 million euros. And the Paris Saint-Germain for already said they are supposed to pay 50 million euros for Ferran Torres. And the Ferran ebe free FC Barcelona per reports are eba because Ferran name and any engine. Afe Yendi and common emfa that's a brand friend Franco Mastantuono. You better come up for Mastantuono. And I'm a cast Mastantuono na casano. Now go person or River Plate. Barama the funny feeling says so River Plate the power they are. The close monitoring will be a problem because they have to monitor their loan players. So the cost will not be beneficial. Said the Biano, and as a match Biano, there will be a Madrid rapper or better flight about Mastantuono or Argentina. And to move Philly no, they will keep Mastantuono in Europe. So they bear the close proximity in terms of say almost share the developments, able to me aboa Madrid not benefit you financially because Madrid right now every penny and we hear and right now the team is so pushing harder. Fiorentina per the signature of Franco Mastantuono. Already not full and funny by Simpson baby. So right now Fiorentina for Madrid for and they are pushing for the signature of Mastantuono on loan. It's Yanshe the Aquacusi concerning Franco Mastantuono. Yanin common emphasize Abranta friend said Yan Diomande. Diomande bedin come on say no matter the situation Diomande be join Real Madrid. And it is believed say till now at first nan can him say ebesi 120 million no. RB Leipzig for any demand more. And reports are about say possible say the whole deal of Yan Diomande by 122 million fixed fee plus 10 million add-ons. Wow. And the RB levels the funny here very stubborn on the fee because some feel some Marco Kobedia and Ababefa. So they have to get the money they want. So Yan your man they know. Real Madrid for you see they are eager to pay 122 plus 10 million add-ons. I'm not for any to why Florentino Perez I don't know. So that brings me into Vinicius Jr. Another report people say Vinicius Jr agree personal terms with Arsenal, but some reports near no crew is not from a reliable source. It means me improving. But I don't say Vini Rock Nation for no. And then Florentino Perez and your Sanchez the CEO Aqua didn't come concerning Vinicius Jr contract, you know. Madrid for any mood in common. The explanation of the mom will say they count on Vini. Vini is an important player. If you selected top 3 important players from Real Madrid, ultimately can you Vinicius Jr. free? And they are willing to remember Vinicius Jr. stay because the project Madrid want to do under Jose Mourinho, integral member back Vinicius Jr. But Omuchile mu say, Omujitum. So if they are renewing a big player like Vinicius Jr., they have to add something in case of salary. And to meet the salary in him. And you already know Madrid for a planet to meet the salary in him. And the AI no, I'm not Rock Nation for Siati. But these are our demands. 1. Vinicius Jr. no ye pay you signing on bonus amano. 2. Vinicius Jr. no ye per se after the net salary any BBR the team free no I was on 25 million euros a year. So Rock Nation for no edge na so almost pay that 30 million no because 30 million gross no after see at salary no and I see taxes free no sorry Ubenya that's 25 million as a fixed salary Vinicius Jr. Benya within the year and Rock Nation for an 25 million ama Vinicius and after the image right of Vinicius Jr. no Madrid for no any that 50-50 Rock Nation for some per 70. So this is where we are right now. And no that the Arsenal for any ben. Arsenal for this thing. So Vini and Timina Madrid agree contractor. 30 million no more per no the man. Number 2. Vinicius Jr. does the image right in Okano. Omo pay mu share. 100% image right on Bema Vini. Omo the Bema Vini. And today is what is going on concerning Vinicius Jr. Whether say Vini ever Arsenal no be renew Madrid contract in there. It's based on Angel Sanchez. That's Papa a friend say Florentino Perez mo. Me and she bit me yeah. But already know Sam Kroenke and Rock Nation for no Asia heading command for Vinicius Jr. That makes the possibility of Vinicius Jr. going to Arsenal eminent, you know. And the answer they are on this deal, but already know Vini contract does recommendation or the to Real Madrid for him the open any the must wahano. Make sure you like or subscribe now there to post notifications so we drop a content, you'll be the first person who be